Tomorrow is Senior Fitness Day, and one Chicago health coach is skipping the trends and helping seniors focus on sustainable progress toward a healthy lifestyle.
With all the online trends, it can be difficult to know what works. That's why Jenna Zaffino wants to help you navigate the overwhelming sea of advice and develop a personalized roadmap to optimal health. Coach Jenna and Karen Janelli join us with a lot more. Thanks so much for being here.
Hello.
Karen, thank you. You're going to showcase some moves in just a little bit, I think.
Yes.
Thanks for being here. So Jenna, tell us, why is this important? I think we have an idea why, but I mean, I'm guessing that's for longevity, and it's increasingly more important.
Absolutely. I mean, seniors are what I believe to be our natural resource. They're full of stories. They have lived life. They are people who know how to love and care and really pioneer through all levels of their life. And so they need the support of movement to help them continue to enjoy these experiences as they age. And they should be able to continue their experiences as they age. It's no longer, you know, the idea of like retirement is just time to settle. A lot of retirees are out and about, they're active, they're engaged in their life, and definitely fitness can help them with that.
We hear also all the time also about like do a crossword puzzle every day just to keep your brain moving. But simple walks or some of the moves you're going to show us also help keep that brain going every day.
Absolutely. Even just engaging in walks can help improve cognitive function. But when you actively engage in elements of brain fitness and different ideas for your eyes and your mind, you can not only maintain your cognitive function, but you can continue to improve it as you age. And that's so important for so many of us.
Well, I love what you're saying, because I mean, retirement isn't a time for you just to sit around, like you said. It's a time for a whole new chapter. You know, the kids are gone. Finally, you got rid of them. You don't have to wake up, set the alarm every day. And what kind of exercises can adapt to that lifestyle?
So many. First and foremost, I think that it's really important to consider keeping ourselves nice and mobile in our spinal mechanics and also in areas that challenge our heart rate and get us breathing more deeply. I work with the American Lung Association, and getting out there and getting into activities that challenge your heart and lungs to pump a little bit more blood and air through your body is just an amazing way to boost your mood, but also to improve your level of endurance.
Karen, what's been your experience after just trying to get active and fit post-retirement?
I really understand how important it is to stay active, but to also to adapt. You know, a lot of what I do with Jenna is exercising in the studio, but then you take that and you realize you can use it outside. You know, how you're walking, how you're going up the stairs. What is your posture like, you know? And that's important to not just exercise like when you were young to look good. No, it's to actually have the kind of life that you want.
Well, you look good, we got to tell you.
I like you.
Yeah. But I mean, were you sporty, you know, throughout your life, or were you somebody that kind of got active later in life?
I have never been sporty.
Oh, yeah, you give me hope. Thank you.
I've never been sporty in my life, but like to keep active, like to be involved. And I don't think you have to be sporty. I think you just have to be able to move and to keep doing the things that you want to do and not say, oh, I can't do that anymore.
Right, not feel hampered down. So what are some of the moves that we can be practicing at home if any seniors are watching and wanting to know what they can be doing?
Yeah, so one of the things I like to have Karen do is just warm up on an unstable surface. So for those at home, it can be a rolled up towel, it can be a cushy rug, just something where they can start moving, where they're starting to challenge themselves to find a little bit more of their bearings, to know where they are in space, to step forward and back, to weight shift. And this is all kind of prepping us for just balance exercises and movement in general, also done at a certain pace, which Karen's doing beautifully. It can start to raise your heart rate and just get you going for the day ahead. But then next, we're gonna have a seat in the chair, and I really am such a proponent, I'm a Pilates teacher as well, I'm such a proponent of spinal mechanics. Keeping your spine mobile means keeping your spine able. And so Karen's gonna show us some forward bends, and then a backward bend. And all these can be done seated and standing. It's a beautiful way to have a wake-up routine for any age, by the way.
So you don't have to have a Pilates machine in order to do some of these moves. 'Cause
No,
it's so hot
not
right
at all.
now. I feel like everyone's doing Pilates.
It really is,
Yeah.
and they are, and they should be, and it's wonderful and has so many benefits. But the real main objective of Pilates is to help you move better in your life. So, and we can do rotation. I know working with a lot of seniors, one of the areas of limitation that shows up often is the ability to parallel park because their spinal rotation gets lessened, and so that's a big focus in our work is to make sure that they have what they need in order to get to where they're going so that they can stay active in their lives. And then a good indicator of leg strength, health, balance is our sit to stand. So I'm gonna have Karen cross her hands over her chest. And then it's simply a hip hinge, which we'll demonstrate in just a sec, to stand up. And then a hinge at the hips where she's folding in her hips to sit back down. And she is like a champ because no hands means able to get up, to get down. It's a huge indicator of health and well-being and mobility throughout one's life. Wow. And let's come to stand. Now, I brought my broomstick, which just for a simple household item.
She's gonna make you clean the studio.
So one of the major concerns for aging is our bone density. And with osteoporosis concerns and osteopenia, we want to make sure that leg strength is high and that also we understand how to not put our spine in any level of discomfort or peril as we move throughout the day. So for Karen, I'm going to have the broomstick up against her back. So it's placed at her thoracic spine, her head, and also her tail. And then let's have you turn around to the front. And so from here, she can practice doing a hip hinge. The objective is to keep her head and her tail connected, whereas lots of people will round forward to pick something up. Sometimes they can strain something if they're picking something up too heavy. Forward folding from your hips, bending from your knees. This teaches a really great way to move throughout the day and to take care of your spine as you're, doing your life.
Oh, Jenna, we love all these ideas, and thank you for showing us all these exercises. Karen, great job. I think there's so many people our age that are caretakers of parents and grandparents too. They can incorporate this into daily routines, which we love.
Absolutely.
For more information, you can find Jenna at jennazaffino.com or find her on Facebook and Instagram. Karen, thanks again.